Let's go this way.
Well, hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. I need you.
I find it so
I
funny.
need you. He's the favourite server. I need you.
Because,
I need you.
in
I
real
don't
life,
know.
but when you hear it on like a television show, it's like twice as funny.
Guys, I need ya. Guys, I need ya. Hey, Jasmine, I need ya.
That's really good at shading now. That's what I'm saying. Bollocks. Why do you do it best then? Just
I need ya.
tag it really then. Right up to the balls.
I need ya. Who more busy?
You've got to put the balls in really to make it work.
Who more
Yeah,
busy?
can do. Some girls like it. Some don't. What? Stop talking bullshit. Who are these girls you fucked then? Look, while you spent summer stalking Carly, I've been out talking loads of vag. One. Oh my god! And two, you've never fucked anyone. Nor have I, nor Neil.
Jasmine, I need ya.
I've fucked loads of them.
Jasmine, I need ya. Jasmine. Jasmine, I need ya.
What the fuck are you doing? You trying to look at my car? Go on. Fuck off. I was beginning to wonder what sort of place I'd come to. And then I found out.
Wait.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, crazy. Jasmine, I need ya. Jasmine, I need ya. Ready?
Since about 5 minutes ago. Yeah. Fine. Great. I'm trying to find the common room. Can you show me where it is? Not really. Oh. Look at those lockers. My God. Those things are tiny. I mean, at least me growing up, like when we had lockers, they were like as tall as a person.
Jasmine, I
I mean,
need
they were kind
ya.
of thin, but they were tall. I mean, that's like a cubby to keep your stuff in.
I'll go busy for
You
you,
guys don't need as much stuff.
Jasmine.
Huh?
I'll go busy for you.
That's kind of a large.
Jasmine, I'll go busy. Jasmine, I'll go busy.
Do me a favor, just hang back a bit, yeah? Oh, sure.
Come to my place, Jasmine. Please, Jasmine.
Everyone's going on the mic. I still haven't managed to shake the freaks. It's not like I was aiming hard. I just wanted to be friends with someone who didn't have a badge on. Why not go to this thing tonight? Pretty knackered. We've just had 10 weeks off. Yeah, he's just spent the last 10 weeks waking 3 times a day. That's why he's knackered. Yeah, that's it. I've had 210 wanks. My cock's like a pepperoni. Yo, you guys are crazy over there. Oh my god. Oh.
Jasmine, I need
If
ya.
I lived in the UK and I had a television in my house,
I need ya.
I'd probably be 100 pounds
I need
than I
ya.
am right now. Because I would
Really,
just
I do. I
feel
need
like
you, Jasmine.
you guys
I
like
need ya.
this, comedy shows. Oh, God, I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it. Oh, it's just.
You asked for a beard, you got one.
You coming to the pub tonight? I'll be there.
Great, that's great. Are you going, Simon?
Not sure. Sort of more into clubs than pubs. Yeah, clubs. He's just shit himself, he won't get served. No, it's not that.
Come on, I'll buy you a drink. Can you do me a favour though?
Sure.
Okay, well you know what my mum's like. She'll freak if she hasn't been anywhere near a pub, so don't mention it to your folks, yeah?
Sure.
Thanks, Anne. Oh, you're aftershave now.
Oh, just thinks.
Oh, that's nice. You come so soon, G.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I'll see you next time.
Are you mental? She's so fit. Why don't you just walk to class with her? Oh, what's wrong? You get on almost pretty ghost bugs, you. Hang on, you haven't actually got a stalk on, have you? Oh my god, he's got a boner. Jane, please. Wait! Simon's got a boner!
Hold on. Look at him move right after he says it. Well, watch him move.
Choice.
Oh.
He's very socially, Simon. I'll save you a seat. Thanks. Well, there you go. I suppose beggars can't be choosers. Your friend, you just need to hang around and long enough. Left side, there's a girl with a knee-length skirt. You might just spunk in your pants. Yeah, very good. Hi, Simon. All right. This is Will. Nice to meet you. Oh, briefcase. Yeah, briefcase. Yes, it's a briefcase. Oh, briefcase. Right. Here's your friends. Where are we meeting tonight? The Black Bull. It's just out on the London Road. Oh, this is the drink thing. Wait, what time? Get there whatever time you like. You're going on your own. Oh, there's two seconds. Sure, what happens if we don't get served? Carly was such a loser. She'd be right. She might not get served. Girls always get served. As soon as they get tits, they get served. Big girls like her definitely always get served. Well, I'm going to get served. How do you know that? I've got a fake ID, innit? A driving licence that says I'm 18 years old. But you're not 18. That's right, it's a fake ID. Oh, no. Is that your mum? I told her last time to pick me up. She's fit. I'd fuck her. Thanks very much. No, I would though. Well, if she's my mum. No, but if she wasn't. She is though, so. No, but what he's saying is, if she wasn't your mum, would you fuck her? Oh, we're still doing this. So you would fuck her? No, I just want to know if you get there between her legs, spread them. Can we please stop talking about my mother's vagina? Hope to see you tonight. You're not invited. Unless you bring me my mum. Did you have to pick me up? I just wanted to hear about your first day. I like your badge. Why did you tell me I got bullied last week? You were? No, I wasn't. I got waited a couple of times, but I was just a fan. Oh, well, they wanted a reason, and that's what sprang to mind. Instead of I can't afford the school fees anymore. Yes. We're going to the pub tonight. Really? Just some friends. Friends? Already? Yes, friends already. Well, just make sure these so-called friends aren't just making fun of you. Why would they be doing that? I just don't want you to get bullied again. I was not bullied. Can I borrow 20 quid? For all of you sick formers, this would be a massive night. It wasn't just the drink.
Okay, I'm liking this. Yeah, this is. I saw the high school atmosphere and all that, and I was like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna be for me. But the humor in it is great. I'm really enjoying this so far. So we're about halfway through here. And the question I have is when did this come out, and did it come out on like cable television? I guess over there. I never heard of it. Of course, I haven't heard of a lot of shit from over there. But I'm curious to know like when exactly this came out, because it seems like this is like a 10-year-old, maybe even a 15-year-old show. I'm guessing. But it's not an educated guess, so it's a legit question. When did this come out? Please help me out in the comments. Thank you. All right, let's keep going.
This was an opportunity to reinvent yourself. A chance for a new start. And I've told you about this start. You wanted to be called Quirky by the lights. Deal. Jay, I've got you dinner. I'm coming. Oh, can I borrow 20 quid? Here's £10. Just promise me you won't spend it on the fruit machines. I can't do that, I'm afraid. Fine. Of course, it turned out we couldn't reinvent ourselves without our parents noticing. What's the gel you've got in your hair? It smells quite strongly too. Why are you telling this to me now? I'm just mentioning it. I can see you've got a lot in, that's all. I can't wash it now, can I? I've not got time. I don't know why you are like this sometimes.
Damn. Yeah.
Can I borrow 20 quid? And by borrow, we spend and never give back. Next stop, the pub. My plan to make friends was working. Little by little, I was wearing them down. Hey guys, not here.
The Black Bull.
Sorry.
That's a good name for the bar.
No, answer. Well, so what's the plan? We don't need a plan. We go in there, buy some drinks, and then wait for the dash to form an orderly queue. Sorry, did he actually say dash? It will be fine. Relax. There's nothing relaxing about this. If we don't get set.
You know what? This brings up another question I had. What's the drinking age over there? Is it 18? I've always been told it's 18, but
Oh,
you know, just say it's
yeah.
21. But
Yeah, I think.
am I wrong? Let me know. I've always heard it's 18, but you know, from the two Brits that I've heard it from in my life, it was two older Brits, so it could be different now. So let me know.
You'll be humiliated in front of the girl I've lusted after since she was 8. You fancy 8-year-olds? No, Neil. Our families are friends. We're both 8. Yeah, but you still fancied an 8-year-old? Come on, I've got ideas.
What?
I didn't know her name. So, you come in then, briefcase long. Brilliant. Off you. Well, this is nice. Maybe we should come back later. Don't shit yourself. We're just a hardcore. I'll get you. Oh, yeah. Oh, pint. Doesn't a pint seem like a lot when you think about it? I mean, you wouldn't do pint after pint of orange squash, would you? What do you want?
You know, as someone who serves people drinks for a living, for right now, you know almost immediately if someone's underage because it's awkward. Like, you know, you see these four guys walk in and everybody's like, "What the hell is this?" You almost know immediately. You can tell by how a young person will walk in, and the second way you can tell is by what they drink, what they order to drink. So if you don't initially tell when they first walk in, once they order a drink, if they order something that, you know, not a lot of people, it's not a common drink, you know, because they want their first, you know, drink at a bar to be something ridiculous or you know, people who are not used to drinking on a regular basis, they really pick the weirdest drinks out. So that's like the second way to tell. But anyway, that's huge. What is going on? Is every teenager in England like 7 feet tall? I feel like there's like I've seen like 4 or 5 like people in this show that are like 7 feet tall. It's wild.
Simon, I was telling you about.
You know what I mean? Yeah, a bit pissed. We saw the Black Bull first, just shocking up.
Wow, this is a new Simon. I remember you used to cry when your dad poured whiskey over the Christmas pudding.
Yeah, I used to make myself sick of my plate when it had peas on it.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Lee shot. It's definitely Lee shot. Oh, hi, Space. ID, please. You have got to be kidding me. Can't serve you that, ID. Do you do food? Kitchen's closed. I'll stay 4 minutes then. I'll just see your ID then. Look, I've spent all night trying to buy one drink so I can take part in this epoxy school tradition. So I'd like 4 pints of lager, please. ID, please. You're going already?
This bar looks like a house.
Do you want to move back, Simon? Tom's got a car.
Yes. Now, come on, guys. See you later.
See you later, Simon. Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Poor shit. You can't use that over now.
4 pints of lager. ID. Look! What? Just look around you. Everyone in this bloody pub is underage.
Uh-oh. He's committing the cardinal sin. The cardinal sin. He just ruined it for everybody. Do never do this at a bar if you're underage, folks. Actually, if you're underage, don't even go to a fucking bar. What am I saying?
He's underage.
It's not even worth it.
He looks a bit older because he's uglier, but he's in the year below even me. Look at that bumper. 16. That bro's got tag in it. 16. His mum's got by his trousers. 16. 16 at a 17, 16, and this one, Mark Donovan. Yeah, he looks old and he's meant to be hard, but he's still only 16. All these people you serve, whatever bloody ID they use, are underage. Right, we're close. Everyone out. You lot are all bars.
Now he's the most hated kid in school. What's that 7-foot teacher doing there?
Nice to see you again, Mackenzie. And congratulations on doing my job for me. I'll make sure you get the match for this. So, don't get out. I'll have a pint. My alarm is in.
Okay, but your money's always in then, Nicole, you. Oh, sorry. Nah, I'm starting to look after Supergrass here. Better not leave on his own, just in case. Why are you staying with that fella? I'm here. Yeah, I wish you weren't. See you later.
What a first day. I'm such a twat.
Yes, you are. That was pretty. His mum still buys his trousers was a personal highlight. Thanks. I made that up. Who was that guy with Carly? A friend who didn't need ID and had a car. I'm sorry, mate. No, that's okay. Please don't hit me. I'm not going to hit you here, but I will get you. You won't know when it's coming, mate. It's coming. At some point in the next year, I will get you. Is that your mum? She is fit. Thanks. Lovely to meet you, Mrs. Mackenzie. I will see you later, will ya?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
The school psycho who just threatened to kill me. I'm glad you're making friends. Your mum's a...
That's such a
No.
calm answer, too.
Friends are meant to be alienated entirely.
Oh no, more
And
than
the
that.
really good news is, I'm now restored enough just to say this. It doesn't shag my mum first. Maybe I should have stuck with the freaks. At least things are good.
Maybe.
Or I could just have said, or get worse.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I like that. I did like that. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. After the first minute. Yeah, those are the kind of shows that I don't really like. I don't like school shows about high school or like leading up to high school or anything like that. I always find them like really like so off. It's like they're made by someone who went to high school like 30 or 40 years ago. But anyway, I digress. That was a really good show. I really want to get into episode 2 now. Unfortunately, I don't have any more time really tonight because I'm recording this late at night. But yeah, thank you for getting me onto this. I was very pleasantly surprised by this, and the humor in it was great. But don't do what that. If there's anybody who is young watching this channel, don't do what that young man did. If you're going to do something like that, if you're going to snitch, then do it quietly. So nobody knows.
Yeah, I thought, more than that.
Of course, in my experience, don't snitch at all. Because nobody likes a tattletale. But if you're going to do it in a way where nobody finds out it was you that did it. Because otherwise, you're going to become like him. End up being the most hated kid in school. So, anyway. All right, you guys. Yes, I will be checking out episode 2. I hope to Christ that this is the right show. So in the comments, let me know if it's the right show. And anyway, like, subscribe, do whatever you want. If you enjoyed that, hop on to the Boomer Train. We do a lot of this stuff all the time. So checking out American, checking out stuff from the UK because it's like a gold mine that I didn't even know existed. Now I'm just breaking away gold every drop of the hammer. So it's wonderful. All right, you guys, y'all have a lovely day. Don't do anything crazy and stay safe out there. Peace out, guys. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. It is I, King Boomer.
You
You guys might be able to tell that the picture looks much better because I got the GoPro back because Queen has returned. She has gotten footage of the sea turtles, like I asked her to. So, and if you haven't seen that video where you get to check out about 3 minutes of her in Hawaii, go check it out because it was lovely. Shame I wasn't there, but you know, things need to be done. Like right now. You guys have asked if I would be doing a second episode of The In-Betweeners, and the answer is yes. I really enjoyed the first one, so why not with the second one, right? In fact, I'm going to take it a bit further. If I really enjoy this one, then I'll get the Queen to come on to do the following episode. How about that? We'll make that happen if this one's a hoot. So, I said it in the first reaction video, I'm not really a fan of like high school type shows, but this one was really, I really got a kick out of this one. It was really enjoyable. So here we are with episode 2. I think it's called Bunk Off. Here we go. Let's check it out and see how funny this one is.
Uniform day, all right?
I don't believe you. Will?
Yes, it's a non-uniform day. See?
Fine. Fine. If you've lied to me, I won't be angry. I will be really, really disappointed.
That's the worst. Shame.
How stupid is she that she totally believed us? That's my mum. Sorry, did you see the way I just lied to her? I totally did it. We're bunking off. What do you call it? School? I'll just say we're in one week stay. Not really illegal. Look, shit your pants. Wait for the school section. Not fucking get my 5. Oh, hello. This is Mrs. Cooper. Simon's mother. You're Troll. Simon, how does Willie Mackenzie come down with food poisoning? What's the matter with the chicken?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Cooper. Now you say your son.
Yes.
The head of 6 is just here. I'll pass him my.
What are you doing? It's trying to get to the break much. Hello? Hello, this is Mrs. Cooper. Simon's family. Mrs. Cooper? Yeah. What exactly is wrong with Simon? Food poisoning. Okay, that's enough. I know you're bullshitting me. Jesus, the best of the best. Well, that was fucking dreadful.
Yeah.
I think he bought it though. In what way did he buy it?
He didn't buy it at all.
I thought that was my mum. So, we've got a terrible alibi. Phase 2 of the plan is how to get some booze. You look like you're on day release. Yeah, okay, I'll never serve you. Well, that's fine. No, not one of his suits. You're going mental if he finds out. Shirts. Not the suit. Yes! Not the suit. And so Simon's down the suit and looked a bit like an acid.
He looks like he's from the 1920s, man. Oh, that's hilarious.
What are you wearing? The suit my parents. He insisted. Bastards, though. What a bellend. If it's an old man, stocking up on booze. This'll work. £10 each, please. And there's none of the off, do it? Fuck off. Okay. I'm like those boils. I need a gift instead of confidence. Good day. Good day. Oh. Hello.
Oh, it's ridiculous, man. That's why it's that weird. It's like sliding down. Okay, sorry.
This can't be funny. Fine. Jake, it's don't shoot.
He wants to sell your Carly's tits!
The key is to let the shop owner take control. It's like a Jedi mind trick. I am an adult. You will serve me. Hello, Vigil. Yeah. I am a man who has recently bought a house in the local area, and I'm having a housewarming party, which I'll be inviting a lot of the local adults to. Who's the best? I'll also probably need some alcohol as well, as well as crisps, etc. Right, what sort of thing are you looking for? Some beef-eater gin. 2 bottles.
Excellent.
Do you want some wine?
Christ, no, we're not making money. And I'll have some extra strong mints for those who are drink driving.
Right. Comes to £29.50. Anything else?
What's on special?
I'll give you a bottle of Drambilly for a tenner if you pay her out of shop in 5 seconds.
Done. My good man. I shall invite you to the party. See what the man says, something's like
That's not how I felt that.
Crisps? Where's it been? Have you spent all that money on fancy fucking crisps?
You twat. What the fuck's this?
Strawberry.
Whiskey makes you
What's that cure?
It's what Bender's drink.
Well, why have we got that in?
Because we're heading back to yours and it's your dad's favourite drink. Well, my dad's not Ben. He is a bit, though.
He's fucking not.
Right, let's look at the evidence. One, your mum left him because he loves cock.
That's not true. She's naked.
In there with Bender. Your dad, who is a Bender. So he wastes time then in shops to do the garbage.
And the only night he goes out all week is Wednesday, and that's to play badminton. Right, my dad's not Ben because
He's got hundreds of hormones at home and it's all straight.
all straight, some lesbian.
Well, you should go and look at it in that case.
Well, fine, come on in.
This should be good. There's 90%
There must be around here somewhere.
I'm surprised how much I'm enjoying this show.
Look for another box there.
He probably shoved them up his arse. Drink.
So what are we going to do today?
We can do anything we
Any gin drinkers out there? Gin is like, for me, there's 2 things that I do not touch.
No.
Gin is one, tequila is another one. A lot of people roast me for not liking tequila, but it's just one of those drinks where I have a little bit of tequila and I'm completely gone. And I do not touch tequila. I'm not even that much of a heavy drinker. I'm more of a beer guy. But when it comes to the liquor, gin and tequila are 2 things that the king does not press his lips to. Okay? You guys can throw in all kinds of comments about that if you want. I'll enjoy the hell out of that. Queen, on the other hand, she agrees with me on the gin. On the tequila, not so much. She loves tequila. She loves margaritas. And I'm scared to even try it again. So, but especially here in the States, I feel like gin is like an older person's drink. Like a gin and tonic or something like that. I personally work in a restaurant, and if somebody orders a gin and tonic or a gin and anything, if they're below the age of 60, I kind of give them a puzzled look because you don't expect that, and I can't remember the last time I had somebody order a gin and something if they were under the age of 60. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Let me know what you think about that. Let's get back to the reaction.
You're well pleased. Yeah, but specifically what we do.
I can get on some birds. Yes, get some girls. Great. Where are all the girls?
At school.
Well, at school, yeah.
So we're not going to do anything till 3:30. We could have just got to school then. We can't fucking do this at school. Drink.
Hello, Mrs. Cooper. Sorry to bother you at work. This is Mr.
Drink responsibly, kids, please. Don't do what I did.
Come on, you're so fit, Will. I reckon she could be a prostitute.
Thanks.
You won't tell Will's mum. Ah.
He was like, no, not yet. He said that with such enthusiasm, that fucking killed me, bro. Oh, man.
Please don't have a wank over my mum. I can't promise that, I'm afraid.
Yes, hello. Is that Mr. McKenzie?
At least he's honest.
Right. Can I just check something with you, please?
When we go away with the caravan park, there's this bird and her sister who I've checked for about 2 years. Sometimes I get into strong tilts while I watch. Sorry. Did you say you go on holiday in a caravan? In a caravan club? In a caravan, like a jibbo. If my mum told me we were going caravanning, I'd call child mine. Shows how much you know. It's a sense of freedom. You don't get with other holidays. It's a sense of shitting in a bucket in a cupboard you don't get with other holidays. In England, with your parents. Actually, it's a well-known fact that the caravan club's like a sex club all over Europe. Just is why I lost my cherry, and only you stay in that safe. Listen, I could have got over loads of time. No, you couldn't. Yeah, I could actually. I want to lose it with someone I love. Oh, what? Like Carly? Maybe I do love Carly. She's gorgeous. She's smart. She's amazing. Probably worth mentioning to her then, mate, if that's the way you feel. Yeah, why not mention it? Worst that can happen, you get nothing. Best that can happen, you get stinky fingers. You really are one of the most disgusting humans I've ever met. Oh, look out! Prince Harry's had a few drinks and now he thinks he's hard. I am odd. So all this being brown-nosing everyone's parents is just an act, is it? I don't brown-nose anyone. You do a bit. Good manners cost nothing. A good shag costs nothing. A good shag with Carly, eh? On your face. God, it's not on your face. And your belly. What the hell is going on? Oh, this place smells like a nice one. Jay, there's always trouble when you're around, but well, I'm especially surprised to be on. So sorry, Steve. Oh, piss off. Don't talk to me like that in my own house. Oh, so I'm going to make my manners. Piss off, please. Oh, you'd like my lip, wouldn't you? Right round your bell end. If Mr. Chippy doesn't get there first, what's he going to knock up? A closet for you to hide in, you bumder?
100 years, hopefully. Hey, right, guys.
Wow. Every time like a scene in this show starts panning out, it pans out like almost the complete opposite I'm expecting. I love it. I love it. Wow.
I might have taken it a bit too far. Amazing. Jesus Christ, bummed. Yeah, fair play to you. That was pretty special. Bummed. It's a mixture of Bubba and Vanda. I think he'll be alright about it though. He can take a jump. That was taken as a joke. My lips around your belly. Yeah, it should be fine. I love it. I love Carly. I should have not tell her why she feels the same. Seems fairly unlikely. Life is about these moments. It's the things you don't do you regret. It's the kind of cavalier philosophy that caused my father to leave my mother. You go for it. Oh, that's so we headed for Carly's house. Incredibly stupid doing this. This is fine, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you would tell me if I was being a dick. Of course I would. Yeah. I think writing her surname is particularly important. I mean, it is her drive, but you wouldn't have any Carly best computer. Yeah, I reckon if you could, it should definitely suck you off.
What the fuck is that?
What?
Simon, why are you vandalising my drive? What's it say? What? You love me?
Look, I can easily wash it off and we can just pretend it never happened. And I could not tell anyone, you could not tell anyone, my mates could not tell anyone, and the rest of them would not tell anyone.
Simon, we've known each other for ages. Why are you doing this now?
We're playing dares.
Someone dared to make a run for this Santa. So what? You are in love with me?
This couldn't have gone any better.
Actually, I think this is pretty cool, Simon. Sort of artistic. That Banksy or something. Why don't you come over to mine tonight? I'm babysitting for my brother and we can sort this out then, yeah?
Really?
Yeah, come round about 8. My folks will be out by then. Probably best to avoid them till this is washed away.
Yeah, I must have washed it away.
Whatever, well, I'll see you later.
Yes! Incredibly. I think you might be in there. Of course he's in there. She is wet for you, mate. I cannot believe this worked. Maybe she was impressed by your artistic side. No, bollocks. It's because you're drunk. Do you think so? Yes, because you're wasted. Like Pete Doherty, innit?
Oh,
no. Love it.
Oh,
Pete
no.
Doherty is on heroin. I'm not sure she did heroin, Jay. Right. Vodka, whiskey, and a load of creme de menthe. When she sees you after this, she'll be frothing at the gash. Are you sure my dad won't notice? Nah, he'll never tell. I think he might, as his whiskey now tastes of apple juice. What's that?
Hey, has anybody done this? I know people that have done this to their parents' liquor cabinet before, back in the day. Not something you should do. But I know people who have done this There's got to be others that have done crap like this, where you switched out with something else. Specifically, I remember a friend who switched out the vodka in the cabinet with water, and like they didn't take all the vodka out, but like mixed it up so it was diluted by water a lot, you know. That, but it's been done before, so I wouldn't be surprised if any of you had been a little naughty and done something like that. But
No,
you remember, you should. Okay.
I didn't do it. I didn't do anything, guys, really. I didn't really. I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there have, but I haven't. There's just saying here I'm live. I know I'm live, God, you know. What's the armpits? Okay. Oh, it's Bitty Bird, Bitty Bird. The Bitty Bird. Yeah, Mum, no, it's not. Popeyes. Oh, to be honest, right? What's to me? Popeyes or KFC? KFC is more popular than me. So that's really try Popeyes. I'll give it a go. I will. Um,
The Leia Heilpern Show. Sponsored by Step Finance, your go-to DeFi portfolio manager on Solana. Luno, if you're just getting into Bitcoin, it's the perfect place to start. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Leia Heilpern Show. As you can see, we are here in beautiful Miami, and I have a very interesting guest. It is four-time kickboxing world champion, entrepreneur. I'm going to go through the list, okay? Four-time kickboxing world champion, entrepreneur. He owns a bunch of casinos, made some, I don't know, like multi-millionaire. You introduce yourself better. I can't do it.
Okay. Yeah, basically all the things you just said. Yeah, four-time kickboxing world champion. I guess I'll say I'm an entrepreneur, multi-millionaire, all-around nice guy.
I agree. All-around nice guy.
All-around nice guy. And yeah, we're here in Miami, so good to see you, young lady. Good to see you again.
It's always good to see you. All right, let's go into this because this is going to be totally unfiltered. I have a bunch of topics that I want to go into. For context, we met about over a year ago, I think it was.
Yeah, we've known each other a while. I've seen you out in the Twitter space, like taking over and flexing on them. I've seen your little videos, like is Bitcoin going to go up or down, and you do well, and you're growing and that kind of thing. So we've known each other a while.
And ever since we met, I've had a bunch of questions. And I'm not going to filter, and I'm not going to filter anything, no sugarcoat. So I want to jump straight into this.
So you might hurt my feelings, is what we're saying.
Basically, that's what's going to happen.
See that? People at home, you see? Don't let the pretty face fool you. She's out here to break my heart, hurt my feelings. So I've got to be careful here.
Don't let the tough persona fool you. All around nice guy. All right, let's jump into this. So one of the biggest things that you're known for is women. And
it's 9:30 in the morning. We're talking about
chicks.
chicks.
We're talking about chicks. I'm happy to do it. Because look, one of the first things that really confused me about you when we met was the fact that you're not a one-woman man.
Okay, that's not completely true.
Explain.
It's not completely true. I'm not saying I couldn't have and enjoy the company of a single female for eternity. I'm saying my point is that, truthfully, if we remove all the garbage and the fairy tales, if men are true to their biology, no man is completely and utterly a one-woman man. That's my point. There's a societal expectation which has been placed upon humanity, and then we have a biological and evolutionary imperative, and the male evolutionary imperative is not to have one female. Now, there are some dudes out there who disagree with me, but those are dudes, they got low testosterone, they want the big G, they ain't got no money, they ain't nothing, right? That's different. But any man who's actually in a position of status, since the dawn of human time, every single king, every single sultan, all of them have more than one chick. That's actually the natural human state. So the point I was trying to make is, even though I am a man of God, and I try and keep myself close to Christ, right? Because I'm such a nice guy. My point is, any man who has the means to attract or solicit the company of more than one female likely will enjoy the company of more than one female. Does that make sense?
It doesn't. I respect it. No judgment. The confusion that I have is you're jet setting, right? You're here, you're there, and we'll get to that. But how does that work, right? Because at the end of the day, women want love, emotion, and attention. And if you're jet setting, if you have multiple women, how does that work practically?
I don't have any women. It was just an observation. I don't have any women.
Let's be honest.
Can't lie. No, I know what you're saying. Women want love, they want attention, and those kind of things. And yeah, I travel the world.
True.
But I really don't think that it's difficult to maintain a relationship purely based on if the connection is true, then the physical presence doesn't have to be as prevalent. Just put it that way. Right? There's lots of soldiers go to war and they have a wife at home who loves them very much.
But that's different because they're going to die for a cause.
I'm going to war. I'm out here in the streets. So you think I'm making all this money?
But what do you do? But like you're not fighting a battle.
All I do is fight. My life is a fight. What do you mean I'm not fighting a battle? I'm fighting a battle against the oppression of humankind.
How are you doing that?
And how am I doing that? I'm the only person who didn't cower out at the beginning of this imaginary scandemic. I'm out here literally resisting the enslavement of man. What do you think I'm trying to make all this money for? More cars? No. I'm making money specifically so that I am, to a degree at least, ungovernable. I need
but
money.
That's on an individual level.
And I take care of my people.
Which people?
My people. So this is what I mean. It's not like I'm out here doing nothing. I'm out here on the streets. I gotta go to Miami. I gotta see you. Go get this done. From here, I gotta go to Dubai, make some more money. I'm running around the world. I'm doing very, very important things. And if I had a female, if I did, because of course I don't, because I'm a man of God, blah, blah, blah. If I had a female, she would have to be very understanding of the fact that I am a man on a mission with a purpose. And, there are some missions she'll be allowed to come with me on, and some missions she can't come. It's not safe for females out here.
I'm out here. I'm all right. I managed to get here.
She's next to me. I got you there. You're okay. But but otherwise, you got to be careful. Women are, you know what? And I don't want to look like a misogynist, as usual.
Misogyny is okay to a degree.
Okay. What degree? Let me know. Give me a number out of 10.
I think it depends how we're defining misogyny, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you define misogyny?
Realistic. A lot of misogyny is just realism. Like if you're a realist, then to some degree you're going to get sexist.
But is that sexist? So is that sexist or is that just being real?
No.
Right? Because like if it's a fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Then is that sexist?
Exactly. So I personally, I don't like traveling the world with women. I think it's one of the most frustrating things a man can possibly do.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine you had to travel around the world and you had to take a 3-year-old with you. You'd be like, and I go, where's my 3-year-old? Has it 8? I have to make sure they're safe. Got to bring all their stuff. It's exactly the same with the chick. Me and my brother, we're sparring, right? We can just go, walk up at an airport. There's no flight for 11 hours, sleep in the airport terminal, don't eat, don't sleep, one bag on our back, old school soldiers. We don't care. With a chick, it's all, I need food, I need water, where's my stuff? My case is 55 kilo. I forgot this foundation. I need to find this foundation. It's horrible.
I do agree. If I haven't eaten, I'm not good.
Yeah. So women are effectively children. And
Well, no.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
not.
no, so
We're
we
just
go there.
different.
No.
We're just different to men. We're not children. A child couldn't sit here and have this conversation with you.
Women have to be monitored and maintained and maintenance effectively like a child would when it comes to
Not
child.
like a child.
Yeah, same, exactly the same. It's the same.
It's interesting.
Yeah, listen, if I'm gonna go Iraq, Afghanistan, all the places, I've been to these places. I go with Tristan. We're battle ready. We
Okay.
get the AK go off, we start running like a chick will all be standing there. Nah.
No, that's true.
Nah.
What would happen if you didn't have Tristan?
My life would be drastically different. I think that all men, in fact, I'd say the actual plague of Western nations today is that all men lack a natural masculine support network. I don't think it's just about me having my brother. I think it's the fact that most men out here don't have a genuine masculine support network. They don't have men around them that they can not so much confide in, but men hold other men accountable. It's very easy to be brave when every man you talk to is brave. And it's very hard to be brave if none of the men you speak to are brave.
But what would you do if you didn't have Tristan?
Well, then I'd have to get a masculine support network outside of Tristan, which I've already done and created myself, so it does exist. But I don't think it would completely change who I am, but certainly having my brother was important in my formative years because if somebody didn't like me or something didn't like me, it didn't matter. To me and my brother, we didn't care. We're big, we're hard to kill, it doesn't matter who like us, right? So.
One of the things I like about you is that you didn't come from money.
Correct.
And so you're very real.
Thank you.
My
I
pleasure.
can take that as a compliment. Thank
You
you.
are real.
Thank you.
You did a video where you were like, I'm out camping. I don't need all the luxury. I don't need all this ambiance. So people don't know that. So talk to me about that. Growing up, was it Luton you were born?
No, so I was born in Washington, D.C.
Oh, American.
Yeah, and I left when I was 9, and I grew up on a council estate in Luton.
In Luton.
Yeah.
Grew up in a council estate in Luton.
Council estate in Luton, yeah.
And
From the ghetto.
yeah, that is the ghetto. That is the English ghetto. So talk to me about that though. What was that like? And how long were you in that kind of situation?
Yeah, so I left America when I was around 9, and I lived in Luton until the age of 26-ish.
Oh wow, so you were 26.
Yeah, a long time, yeah. But I was kickboxing, right? My fight gym was there, and I was fighting from there before I finally managed to get out. But I grew up in a council estate in Luton, and I'm so thankful for it. The best possible thing that can happen to somebody is to be born broke and become rich. If you're born rich, life's terrible. If you're born broke and stay broke, life's terrible. To be born broke and become rich is a beautiful thing. Because truthfully, money really isn't all that interesting. What's interesting about money is thinking back to all the times you've had no money. I love to go spend $25,000 for dinner, not because the money.
$25,000 for dinner.
All the time. No, all the time. We're Miami. Where you been?
Great places, but I'm not putting down 25K for dinner.
Because you're a chick. The females don't pay anything for anything.
They don't in Miami. They don't pay anything.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
But
Anyway.
women don't have to pay, right? But there's certain places you can definitely do that. And the point is, the food isn't worth it. And it's not worth 25 G's, but the whole fun of it is just thinking back to when you've never had 25 grand in your life. I never had any money in my savings account. I was completely flat broke. So it's the juxtaposition that makes it interesting. There's no light, no dark. So I love the fact that I was poor. Those are some of the, in some ways, they were some of the happiest times of my life. Life is simpler back when I was poor. I'm not going to buy into more money, more problems. I'm not going to say that being rich isn't fantastic, because it certainly is. However, when you're broke, you have a very simple, singular focus, which is what it should be, just to make more money. But now my focus is more spread out, because I really do not need to make more money. So one thing I do not need more.
But there's so much more to this story, so I'm not going to let that go. So there was hardship, right? And your dad wasn't always around. There was a story with like the hair, and he gave you the whole haircut, and he told you hair doesn't matter.
Correct.
And all this like really formed you.
Yeah.
I want to hear about it. I want to hear about the hardship.
Okay. Well, the hardship.
So what's on your mind?
And to some degree, I try and make sure my life retains some degree of hardship. My father was the OG. I was raised by probably the best father I've had.
But he wasn't around.
My father doesn't have to be around. This
Yeah,
is a big mistake.
you
It's
seem
another big
so
mistake.
much more
especially
relaxed
along
and
with
happier.
the drag homes,
I
all
mean,
this crap.
You're finally
The idea
coming
that
in late
fathers sit around and second
and
mothers
drinking
for
long
the
Hey,
lunches.
guys.
and-
is a fallacy.